Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video we're going to take a look at Hornby's brand new Locomotion No.1. This one is the era 11 preserved in the museum condition. Hornby are doing a era No.1 version only available through the Hornby Collectors Club. Now this model number R30346 was purchased today at Chris's Craft and Model Railways in Plymouth, so I'm very grateful for him getting me one in, as I believe Hornby have now sold out on their website. Now these were announced at the beginning of the year for Hornby's 2024 announcements. I did see a pre-production version at the NEC a few weeks back and it looked very nice, so I'm very pleased to get hold of one. It will go nicely with my model rocket. So what we'll do now is we'll take a quick look at the details on the locomotive, what it come with, and the slightly different packaging that has come with this one. So a quick close-up look on the detail on the loco. You can see there's a bell there. You've got all the workings there into the connecting rods onto the wheels, which have holes drilled through them. The step there is for the driver to sit on. In the back here, believe it or not, there's a sugar cube speaker in here, but they have stated that the HM7000 decoder does not fit in the decoder socket, which is in the coal bunker. So you cannot fit the new HM7000 decoders into them or run them on their Bluetooth at the moment. So whether they're going to bring out a special sound decoder for them later on in the year or in the new year, time will tell. Now this is a very fragile locomotive, a bit like the rocket. If you had one of those, I reviewed one. I'll leave a link to that video in the description if you wish to go back and see that one running. I won't pick it up and turn it around. It's pretty much the same on the other side. Now the detailing pack, or what do you get with it? Well, we've got a driver, a fireman, and we have two sets of couplings in there. We've got a magnetic one and an M pocket, or we have like a fake looking chain and a pin you can put on the back. It's also got this little thing already attached on the back of it. I'll just hook that back up there. Right, let's see how well it runs straight out the box. Well, I must add that it does come in a plastic housing to protect it, rather than the sponge pockets that the rocket come in. And this is a lot better. It's got a little screw in the bottom of it. I'll go and pick the screw up. There it is. So that's the screw that holds it on. If it focuses in. Yep, just unscrew that. And then you can release your locomotive. These are the instructions. Standard Hornby ones. About lubricating your model, where the driver and fireman sit, how to fit your couplings. There it says about fitting DCC, and it says there that sugar cube speaker already pre-fitted. And also there was this that came with it. If you wish to pause the screen now and read it, that is up to you. Right, so there we go. Right, let's get on with the running of it. So this is straight out the box, no running in. Let's see how it runs. Oh, let's try it the other way. Well, it's not too bad straight out of the box, is it? It's a bit lumpy. What I will do though is I've got a rolling road, and put it on that, and then we can look at the motion running a bit better. So we'll do that now. There you go. As I've picked it up, I've turned it round so you can look at the other side now. It's out rolling on the rolling road. Maybe the road is probably a bit grubby. Oh, it's not even on it properly. Look, there we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. No, it's still a bit tight there, isn't it? It's definitely got some tight spots. Let's try it the other way. Well, hopefully some running in will free that up, but it's definitely got some tight spots in it. We'll leave that running for 5-10 minutes and I'll come back to you. I've had about 15 minutes running in at this speed in this direction. The booklet does recommend half hour in each direction. I think all of Hornby locos recommend that sort of thing. So we'll give it another few minutes and then I'll put it in reverse and then we'll see what it's like then. But it's definitely freed up a bit, so that's a good sign. Right, so we've had a half hour running in reverse now. It seems to have freed up a lot better, so we'll just slow it down. It's still a bit tight in it, but I mean, at least it's not stopping now. From my experience, running on track to running a loco is a lot better than running in a rolling road. So it might run better on the track. Let's turn that off and change direction, see what it runs like forwards. There's a lot of moving parts on the top here, so things can twist, bend, flex. It's not like a standard steam locomotive. Right, we'll take it off the rolling road now and I'll put it back on the track and we'll run it up and down a couple of times on the track. It's definitely not as lumpy, is it? A bit tight there still. Only stalled there. I think this loco needs a lot of running in, to be honest. It's definitely not one for slow speeds. back in the frame. Right, there we go. And focus there. Right, normally I DCC fit all of my locos because that's what I do. I've got DCC equipment. And the general rule is if it runs badly on DC or analog, it's not going to run well on DCC. But we're going to fit a decoder in this anyway and see what it runs like then. Right, so let's get the decoder. So here we go, we've got the next 18 Imperium decoder from Dapol, which was also purchased from Chris's Craft and Model Railways. It is 6 function, but I don't think we need to worry about how many functions it's got. As long as it goes backwards and forwards, that's all that matters for this. As it states in the manual or the user guide, it's got a sugar cube fitted into the bunker, but I have read that the HM7000 decoder won't fit. So hopefully this one will fit. I will try my best to show you how I get through it. So wish me luck. Right, the user guide suggests that you can use your casing for when you want to turn your locomotive upside down as a cradle. So that's worked out pretty well. Now the screw I need to remove is right down this little hole. I don't know if I've got any tiny screwdrivers to get down there, because that ultimately releases this casing so you can access where the decoder goes. So I'm going to have to see if I can find a really thin Halsey drive screwdriver. I don't think I've got one. That's the smallest one I've got. Let's see if it fits down the hole. Oh, it does. That's good then. Try not to make too much of a shadow for you, so you can see what I'm doing. It's not too tight either, so that's good. Let's get a magnet on the screwdriver. Is the screw going to come out? No, the screw's not coming out. Well, it sounds like it's loose. So hopefully that'll pop off. Oh, it's too fragile for this, isn't it? Right, here we go. Let's turn it the way out. Back onto the track. In the shadow there, aren't we? Let's move you there. Right, now this should just come off. There we go. Well, as you can see, there's the speaker, it says, and down below is the blanking plate. Right, we'll do this bit off camera. So that's the dapol DCC decoder fitted. Before I screw the lid back on, I will test that it works. Right, bear with as I switch controls. Right, I've got my dynamic set up now. For those that don't know, all new decoders come set as address number 3. So we've got address number 3. So let's see if it moves. Is that because it's dirty, or there we are? Or is it because it's sticking? Probably a bit of dirt on the track, to be fair. Now, I've got to be honest, that is running a lot better on DCC. Stop there again, isn't it? Probably a bit of dirt on the track. Let's run past it. Stop it, different place. No, come on. Wow, that's quite impressive, isn't it, considering how bad it ran on analog. Right, I'll screw the lid back on then, and we'll run it up and down the track. We'll do a little, I would say running session, but I haven't got anything to run with it. So I might get the rocket back out and see if they'll run together. I made it over the points alright, didn't it? Let's see if it'll come back down this way. Yeah, I think with a lot more running in, I think this will be a nice runner in the end. well, I hope you enjoyed this video, this quick review and the running of Locomotion. I think we can all agree that it was not a great start for it, but after some running in and some running up and down on this bit of test track, it's definitely improved. It looks amazing, and with a bit more running, I think it'll be a really good runner. It's now fitted with the DCC decoder. I might try and get a HM7000 to see if it does actually fit or not. I have heard that it doesn't fit, so just for my own curiosities. But yeah, it looks really good, and it goes really well with the rocket. So yeah, excellent outcome in the end. Thank you for watching. If you want to leave any comments, maybe you've got one, you've had similar issues and you've just sent it straight back to Hornby because it's just not run very well. But hopefully, if you do buy one, get out of the box and think it's a bit lumpy, just give it half hour each direction, run it around some track, and hopefully it'll ease up and it'll run really well like this one. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll get you all next time. Cheers, bye.